What is good, everyone? We're back for another backtesting session. Monday, May 19th. Let's go. Session 4. So I want to be backtesting the GG as well. I want to know how it moves, and so I can see if I can get some entries on it. So we're going to be backtesting the NAS. It's providing good entries at this time because today it was really crazy. It opened with a way too hectic momentum. Alright, so let's go to the 4 hour now. You can see that there is, let's remove some drawings. On the one day, you can see that we opened up on Friday, creating a volume imbalance here, and got the weekly. You can see that this week is a really big candle. It has its high right here and its low there. So we're having bullish narrative. I've got the daily now. Okay, got the daily. This is Friday. You can see that we have that imbalance, and we are expecting to continue to push higher. We don't have any liquidity points, so maybe we might get a small retest and then a push higher. So let's go to the 2 hour now. And see a retest of this gap right here, and then we push to take up this. We have an important order block right here. Block. Right, so let's play this and see how it goes. What time is it? It's still 2, so I want to start to get involved in the market by 9:30. Yeah, I'm expecting a small retracement, and then maybe we can start to push high. So we've reached the middle of the gap, and by 9 we drop humongously, and by that you can see that we entered into this fair value gap. This one, we took out this low aggressively, which means we are about to shift. So when I go to the 5 minute, I can see that we have a very good one right here. So we are targeting to reach this order block first, which means my entry will be here, a 2 hour. Let's see if it respects it. It's now ranging. Okay, this trade is a crazy one. You can see new day opened exactly on this part right here. Like, it opened taking out, hitting TP and hitting the order block, the 2 hour order block that we had prepared to fall back to. So I think I'll save this image. Okay, and okay, remove this. You can see that we're now in the 2 hour order block. Let's see how market reacts. We'll be waiting for 9:30 still. 9:30. Great. So what we'll be waiting for on this day is how the market reacts basically on this 2-hour order block. We'll have a very big gap at the opening, so you might feel it until up to the consequent encroachment maybe. You can see there's starting to be bullish, which means we might be reacting off of this order block if we're not feeling the consequent encroachment of here, which we already approached, creating equal highs. Wait a minute. So what happens at 9:30? It's Monday, new week, nothing big, equal highs. Let's see, we're having a good order block right here, but let's look for a higher time POI that will let us take out these equal highs. So when we go to the 1 hour, you can see that we dropped into this fair value gap, small one, this one right here. Let me zoom this in. You can see that we dropped into this small fair value gap, this one, and maybe this will help us to push higher and take out that level of liquidity. Right, so take out these equal highs before maybe pushing it lower and lower. What time is it? It's currently 10. Let's see, do we get a fair value gap to enter from? This one. This is a good gap to enter at. Let's see. It's a really small one. In the 1 minute, it's a big gap, but in the 5 minute, could it be a new burst? I don't know, I don't see signs, but I know this liquidity will be taken out. Let's wait and see. And boom, as we expected, liquidity taken out. Right, nice one. Nice move. And now we have reached the consequent encroachment, so maybe we'll see what the market does, and if it shows signs of going lower, we go lower as well. Okay, so new day opens here. Market balances the gap, and when we go to 2 hour, we can see that the volume imbalance right here has already been balanced by pushing higher. And let's go back now to the 5 minute. So you can see clearly that after this small shift right here, we started going a little bit bearish. Took out this high. It's currently in New York, and when you go to a higher time frame, liquidity levels, we'd mark this one. 1 hour, we'd mark this one. Like this. Like this. Now when you go to the 30 minute, let's mark the open. Good fair value gap to the 30 minute. Now we drop into this good fair value gap right there. So now drop into this gap we wanted to drop to. This is also another good fair value gap. Pushes high, drop. Now we are in this gap, so we might expect it to push higher by New York. We want to trade before New York starts. Okay, back to the 5 minute now. takes out the low. It looks like it's about to inject the venom model and pushes crazy high. 1 minute doesn't offer an opportunity as well. Okay, then now it falls lower. Wow, this is really crazy. Okay. Now it drops again into the gap. Sorry, the 2-hour order block, taking out this low, which means we'd like to use the higher time frame for this one. I'd like to think that there was some news, but news also follow technicals. So we've got a sweep, push higher for the 15 minute. You can see that we are currently doing well by pushing higher. The 5 minute, maybe if we get a retracement to any of these POIs or a shift somewhere right here, might enter, because this would be the venom model in play. So we've got a shift, and I really don't want to take a 1-to-1 from here, from this shift pushing high. That would be a 1-to-1. What I know is that this is a great liquidity level. Let me wait for a fair value gap retest. Come on, 5 minute. You can do it. You just retest it. But you can see that we had a kind of break right here. But let's wait. Okay. You can see we dropped into one. Yeah. Okay. So will it break below this low? We have to see. So it disrespects our fair value gap. Showing our bias is about to be shifted. Okay, so let's base on the higher time frame for this. So now looks like it has shifted already to bearish, and we are still in that 2-hour order block. Now we have a 4-hour fair value gap right here, 4-hour order block right here. So let's wait for a confirmation to see if we can push even lower below this OB. So we drop below, over, under the order block, the 2-hour order block. Good take out on this high, then we shifted. We got no fair value gap to enter from, but we might get an entry maybe the following day or the day after that, we never know. We are now in this fair value gap. And we dropped up. Actually, we respected this one now. And we even started now pushing higher. This order block was preceded by a good, this fair value gap was preceded by a good order block. Now that's why we are starting to see a good push to the high. Okay, now we go to the 15. We can see that we are trying to push high as we can. Small fair value gap entry there, good fair value gap here, good fair value gap retest here. Wow, what good entries. I think this is about to now to reverse and maybe target there. So let's see if we're not trying to reach this fair value gap. Okay, so you get another fair value gap retest. It's can look for a buy on this one. Please. So now our stop loss will be somewhere here. and we target to take out this short-term high. Stop loss will be on this sort of block as well. So it can be a full 3. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, good TP, good 3R. It's a good 3R to take out this high. Let's look for other trades where it looks like we are about to form some kind of market maker buy model, so let's keep looking at it. So let's look for other trades. I guess I downloaded this one. The new day open, you see we are already in a fair value gap, but just wait 4 hour. You can see that we created a very big imbalance trying to fill this gap, this fair value gap, which means we might have shifted trying to push higher to take up this buy side liquidity right here, which would be the next target if we push higher. Okay. Right. So let's go now to the 201. You can see that we've already pushed past this small fair value gap and create a volume imbalance. Let's wait and see how the market does its thing, and then we'll enter. So we'll mark 9:30. I just want to play my trades in New York, and that's when. Okay. Let's now play this. Consolidation. It's not showing any clear movement to anywhere. And boom. Okay, let's wait. You can see a sweep of these highs. It's like a turtle soup. You see this consolidation, high taken out, then we shift, then we drop, and our next level of liquidity will be these levels right here, since they might form some kind of trend line liquidity. You can see it. So this was the first presented fair value gap in the 5 minute. This was the second one, and you can see that we are reacting from it, which means we might use it to target to go lower. But before we do, let's go to the 2 hour. You can see that on 2 hour we dropped drastically, so that we're still in this gap. We're now in this gap right here. Let's go to the 5 minutes. See, really don't see any liquidity level we'll be targeting. This low is not a major one. I think I'll let the day pass. Let it just stay pre-date. Okay, now this is what we would like to see instead. So you see we took out this low, this one, and this one as well, and then we shifted. We have an inverse fair value gap, which means if we react to this inverse fair value gap, that's then when we would like to enter instead. Because looking for sales was quite ambiguous. You wouldn't know which level to exactly target. Is it this low? Is it this low? We don't really know. I mean, you could enter here and then target this low. I don't really know if that would work. So we pass off of the inverse fair value gap, we drop a bit into it. You can see we've already dropped into it, so I'm already late to this one, but We also have another one right here, and you can see we're already dropping into it a bit, which means I'd have a good buy here. Inverse fair value gap. Fair value gap reacted, then we push away from it, we drop into it. There's candles you can see here, so maybe I'd look for a buy in the PM session, this one, which will be something like this. I want to target this high, and my stop loss will be somewhere below this candle of 2R. Now let's see how it pushes. Okay, TP was almost hit. I don't know why it's not. Okay, good one. This is what I wanted to see. It was a PM session trade. How long did it take though? 2 hours and 40 minutes. Nice one. Look at the 2 hour. You can see that this is the candle you are moving by. This one. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the 5. And we can save this image. Inversion, download image. Okay. Now, since we are pushing higher and higher, we would want to see what next level of liquidity would we be targeting. It's this high, obviously. And you can see by the open of the new day, we took out these two lows, this one and this one. And when you get to higher time frame, I don't really want to miss that anymore. Yeah, okay, no clear. I think, okay, on the 1 hour, it wasn't a bit clear on the 2 hours, so I shifted to the 1 hour. You can see we're in a fair value gap right here. 1 hour fair value gap, 30 minutes. I really like this thing. And another fair value gap. I mean, this is quite the move. Okay, let's see. We repeat the same thing every single day. So there's another block, fair value gap, which means this one has higher chances of being respected. So we're going to go to 5 minutes now and wait as we should. We can get a move. Let's see. So we create a low, we take it out, shift in structure, create a fair value gap, respect it. You can see it right here. I don't know why it looks like you know those people who do match analysis. I don't really know how they call them, but it's like I was reading them how the players are playing the market. So you can see a sweep, a shift, a gap, and boom. So New York provided an entry here. This one, push. So which means this level of liquidity is about to be tagged in either in London or in New York. So let's just wait for New York. I don't really want to trade it in London. And London takes the day. London was about to take the day. Fortunately, it did not. And before it does, whoop, you can see that these lows were taken out right here. These ones, this is the London lows, but it's not the lowest London went. The lowest London went was somewhere here. This was the lowest London went, and we can see that we are trying to push higher. Okay. So markets now rallying in different ways, but one thing we can see that we have these London lows as a level of liquidity, so market might be targeting them. So having taken out them, you took out this one, rebalance. Okay. Buy side tagged in, no entry provided. Some days you won't just get an entry. You won't. Okay. No fair value gap retest yet. Okay, we got one. Still have buy side resting right here. We are 11:15, which means we can't enter off of this one. There's no strong fair value gap other than this one. Okay, there's this small one, and then there's this one. So we can take a good buy off of that one and target to push even higher. So when we go to the, let me see on the 2 hour now. Sorry, 1 hour. 1 hour is about to create some kind of fair value gap, then maybe push higher. So let's go to the 5 minute and take this entry. So we buy and TP. Wait, where's the high? It's here. I didn't know it was this low. It's just this one. Small trade. And we target just right here. Let's have a good 2R. Oh, stopped out. But it wasn't a bad trade, was it? Nope. And after getting stopped out, we can see that we shifted in structure, respected this fair value gap, created another one right here, respected it, and we might be going now for these lows. You can see there are strong ones, strong holding lows, same as these ones. So our bias for the next day would be a little bit would be bearish, not a little bit bearish. When you go on the 15 minute, you can see that we are creating nice price delivery here. If we don't get this entry today, maybe it's for tomorrow. You can see we went back into this fair value gap, and I might say that we need to hold maybe to take out these London lows for Thursday. Since I'm still Thursday, yeah. I think this will be a good one. We shift our bias and sell it. Let's sell here. Stop loss right there. TP. This one, good 2.5. Okay, stops us out and consolidates for a while, and then drops right near TP. Let's wait for this low to be taken out, because obviously we targeted this high of this candle right here. Maybe we should have given it, if we would have given it a few pips to rest, then we would have been stopped out. But then when you are here, why wouldn't you expect to get stopped out? It would be crazy. So we don't have a dream to even reach here. Let's see. 9:30 hasn't even reached yet. So it's consolidating. This trade wants to take a day. Let's see what happens at 9:30. At 9:30 we tag it in as we wanted. See? So maybe we would have waited for this consolidation to pass out. I don't know, but how do you know when to wait and when not to? But this trade took like a year, 20 hours. Still too long. Still too long. Okay, so this one, it's okay. Alright. So now, since this was tagged out, it was liquidity from the previous day. It was the previous day's low, yeah. Previous day low taken out. And let's see how market goes for the day now. So it now starts to push a bit higher. No, it drops. So what next POI would we, level of liquidity would we be looking for? It obviously would be this one right here. Let's mark it as well. You can see a high taken out, a shift in structure. Come on, just create a fair value gap we can enter from. It's simple as that. Okay, you see this one here. Oh, brother. 5 minute sell TP. Just this. Take out that liquidity. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. And we download the image. Wasn't a bad one. Okay, where did we drop to now? Oops, we flied. So it's a new week right here. Nice. Good backtesting session. Good one. Good backtesting session. I think I'll be back tomorrow. And let's just take this and see how market goes. First of all, we'll look to our. You can see we created an opening, really big opening gap. Let's see if we can approach the consequent encroachment, which means we have a bearish bias to maybe reach the consequent encroachment, which will be somewhere here. So let's mark it. Take off this. Okay, you can see fair value gap retested. Should we sell? I don't know. We can like target this consequent encroachment since it coincides with a good inverse fair value gap. So if I were to trade in London, then this will be my entry. But I don't really like to trade in London though. It provides a bit some kind of manipulation. You can see, as we would expect, but so we have equal highs. Wait a minute, wait. Wait, let's observe something right here. We've got equal highs, so let's see how market reacts to them. So, boom, tagged out. They were taken out, and whoa! First presented fair value gap right here. Took up this high, boom, which means we will also take out this one at a later time, and this one. Benefits of having a really large screen. So not taken out. So basically on this one and this one to be taken out. Fair value gap. Let's wait to see maybe if it touches the lower one even by a bit. We end up here. We might now enter into these ones. But wait, the entry would have been on this fair value gap. Then how do I know which one is respected? Come on. Let's see if it takes out the high. Consolidation. New day opens. Yay, TP hit. Yay, buy side level taken in. So strategy works, guys. You just gotta keep knowing how to learn it and how to adjust it to yourself. This is the next liquidity level. Let's step read price until it reaches there and see how it behaves. Let's mark 930 open. Oh, it just opened. Okay, so it opened crazily, took out these equal lows, created other equal lows, which means we still have liquidity resting here. Okay, liquidity taken out, and now this is when we would look for a buy entry to target the liquidity resting here, this one. Inverse fair value gap, dropped into it. By 9:30, if we drop it, we can drop into it. Okay, we dropped into it even earlier, and by 9:30 there's big push would maybe reach this one, this liquidity level. Buy signal, fair value gap buy. Stop loss will be somewhere here. Below the first candle of the fair value gap should make me take it here. Let's see. Okay, this day was a bit of an accumulation, but why isn't this high being taken out? Go to 12 hour. You can see that these days are a bit crazy, but yeah, they were nice ones. Anyways, without taking much of the time, wow, what a drop. Yeah, that's for me to backtest and for you to go to your charts. So until we meet again, Lord willing, be safe.